because I am totally busy, so I have too much. Okay, so I'll let you know the free time. Okay, so they enter the FQD names, and okay, this is a zone. It's very important part about the zone. Zoning, that means we can have the multiple servers, so that time create a zone. See, I'll give the one example about the zone. How to design the zone. Zoning is very important in the big networks, not a small networks. But how to do this? I just screen. One sec. Sorry, here I am mute. Sorry, hello, hello. Hi, bro. I am mute. I am just speaking, but I don't know. I'm mute. Sorry. No, no, sorry. I'm mute. I don't know. I'm just. Okay. So zoning, that means see total number of server in the one cluster is a total number of 12 server. Six. I just I take example is one is a publisher, one PRI primary, and all the server are subscriber. Subscriber is total. How many servers? Five servers. Same like that. Okay. In the DC zone, in the DR zone, also same thing. Only publisher two. Secondary. Active passive. Okay. So the in the ones in the zoning, that zone in the cluster total number of servers. In the number of servers, that means the total subscriber, total is a publisher. In the DC zone, there are six total server. In this sub server, the one publisher and one five subscriber. Okay. Zoning, that means something in the city or in any places. So near to your place, so they are not going to packet is the long servers. They are directly connected to these servers DC. If this server are fail, all server fail. That time traffic move to the this redundancy publisher. I think you're understanding or not. I just told you about. Mm, I show you zoning software. Yes. This is a zoning. Zoning required by the authenticate about your Onguard agent. Zoning required by the authenticate of Onguard agent, related to Onguard agent. What it? See zoning, this zone. See, I just tell you about this zone, how to design. 1 second. Okay, I think this lecture maybe is not going to complete. Okay, this is okay, and this is for zone. Okay, this is for zone for on guard agent. DC and DR. Okay, and a radius this zoning, that means, okay, zoning, that means you can put about the IP address of the DC zone. So they are going to authenticate with the help of web of server the DC servers. On-guard zoning required only for authenticate with the on-guard agent. On-guard agent going to communicate with only for DC server. They are not going to communicate the DR servers. Okay, because I am going to configure the in the DC. And the DC, see, I am going to configure the DC servers. See, I am entering the IP address. Okay. So which server you can going to put up that? See, this required zone in the DC zone. So this zone is this zoning. Okay. You can enter the IP address of the server is the range of the DC. Okay. So they are going to communicate only for DC. Submit. Okay. Yeah, 1 sec. Is a client zone is the example about the prefix. Prefix is that means they required of the subnets. Okay, and in the here in the default IP address of VP server IP. This server IP is we are going to authenticate a server. This is for subscriber IPs, not a publisher. Publisher not going to authenticate a server. Okay, you got it. I am just again explain it. Publisher not going to authenticate the traffic. Publisher going to push configuration, make changes any, and they are going to any configuration delete. They are going to happen only for publisher. Any authentication process, webauth or radius, they are going to authenticate the subscriber only. Okay. So here, once again is there, and here is the subscriber IP. This is the server IP means this subscriber IP. Okay. This is server IP means this is a server IP. This is server IP. This one. Prefix, this is a subnet. Which subnet? Come again. Okay, go. Client ID means that subnet the network subnet means the endpoint subnet. Endpoint subnet. Okay. Server IP means subscriber IP, which they endpoint communicate with this server only. Okay. Come again. I can once again come again. Okay. Yes. You can number of subscriber, number of server IP you can enter over here. Default it's 1, 2, 3. Only they enter the subscriber only question mark. Sorry, this is one oblique. Then enter the next one. Okay. Server also yes, you can enter the like that only. Okay, here only. Override server is this is optional. This is a primary hitting. This is a secondary. this is for DR, this is for DC. Got it? Optional. This is optional. This is optional. Okay. So 6 DR and 6 DC. So you can. This is a 1 second. I think someone is joining. बहुत लेट हो गया भाई आपको. हेलो जीशान, आपको अभी थोड़ा सा अभी वापस जाना पड़ेगा क्योंकि आपको मैं समझाता हूँ, ठीक है. तो अभी कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं नहीं कर रहे मीटिंग? अच्छा टेक कर ले. ओके चलो ठीक है. अब ट्रैवलिंग करा तो सुनना तो सुन. बोलिए. अच्छा ठीक है, चलो कोई बात नहीं, नेक्स्ट वीक देखते हैं. चलो कोई बात नहीं, ठीक है. ओके ठीक है. नहीं, आज जो सब्सक्राइबर और जो जोनिंग होता है डिफाइन, हम जोन का डिफाइन करते हैं एवनगट के लिए, रेडियस के लिए हम लोग वर्चुअल आईपी डिफाइन को सब बता रहा था. हाँ ठीक है, आपको मैं बताऊंगा नो इशू. ठीक है. हाँ हाँ ठीक है, मैं बताता हूँ. ओके डन. हाँ ओके उमर. Yes, tell me what I want to. What is it, bro? See, I'll tell you 1 second. Okay, need to create zones. 1 second. I'm just creating new zones. I'm just creating the new zone now. I have the rights or not? 1 second. Administrator. Okay. Here I'm just creating 1 second. 1 sec. 1 sec. This is zone name. This is for you. How to 1 second. This I'm delete this one. Okay. Delete this. This is for not to delete this one. Okay. Delete it. Okay. One more. Delete it. One second, I'm just entering the process. Here only, correct. One second. The name of the zone, correct. 192.10.10.10.10. Plus 25. Option not required. Okay, this is zone. Okay. Add the name of the servers. Okay, then I'm going to servers. So now this is option. Okay, so I need to change the 1 second. Why option is not coming in this here? 1 second. America. Okay. So No, 1 second. I'm just why not open that voice option? I'm just creating many times, but still why is coming all time? I didn't want to the 1 second. Something wrong. What is wrong? This is a subnet about zone. I need to enter the zone. Policy manager zones. Okay. Policy manager zones. Here is a policy manager zones. Okay. So we need to create a policy manager zones. See the zones. See, create a first here. Okay, bro. See in the huh? Sorry. Come again. Come again. He can just say Omar DC. Okay. So and again Omar DR. Okay, DCDR. And now after complete this one, first create the zone of the service, then go to the Onguard agent, then go to the Onguard agent, click on policy manager, and now I can able to see the DR. Enter the IP address 192.168.155.10/24. Optional any enter IP 10.10.10.20/25. So this is our sorry Omar now. No, here Omar. FKDN. One sec. Okay. अच्छा एक FKDN is written on also. Okay, server IP, sorry, our server IP is not this one. Our server IP is 192.168 dot what is that 0.120. It's a client subnet prefix. Okay, what is that? One sec, just a moment. I'm just one sec. Something wrong. 1 second. Now dear, now 92.168.100.250/24 10.22.22.22/24. FKDN why is coming? FKDN, I don't want FKDN. Why this FKDN? Zone is correct. FQDN is here is FQDN not required FQDN over here. I'm just 1 second. This is the name of the service. That's it. That's it. One sec. FQDN wise, FQDN is. Server IP is invalid. Okay, so convert 00. Optional is required, not required. I don't have a servers. Leave that part. Okay. So what is the reason? See, I don't have the optional servers. Okay. So they are going to errors. Got it, bro? Hello. Hello. Yes, I am just explaining why I going to error is because I don't have the optional server. I have only word server. So I am entering any IP. So they are no, they are finding the IP is not there. So I are going to error. Okay, if you do fully qualified domain operation is not there. Just I am creating one more things. 1 second. DSC. This is DR. This is DC. 192 100 100 100 slash 24. Okay, got it. So when I'm going to entering the one more IP, okay, example see they're going the error. Why? Because I don't have this secondary server IP. Okay, they are going to not finding the IP, so they're going to getting the error. Got it? So remove this IP. So this server going to authenticate only the API for Onguard agent. Okay, when going to create, how to create? Say create first. Go to server manager. Click on that. Click on policy manager. Create any type of server. One example tst dot. Okay, after save it, then go to the Onguard setting, policy manager. Okay, again check the Omer, enter the IP address 192.31.31.20/24. Okay, got it. So these servers, so I'm just explaining the number of DC and DR zones. So the endpoint going to authenticate only by the number of IP, the client IPs and that server. Only authenticate that subscriber. Got it? The client IP authenticate on this zone. This zone we are going to DC or DR. They are going to authenticate on this server only. But optional that means the server is not reachable primary. So optional they are going to take care of that. Okay. So like that same. This in this for Onguard agent setting. This is for Onguard agent. Got it? But I am going to radius. I am going to checking about the radius server. See the radius. So this is server IP. Just example about the 172.16.69.10. 172.16.69.11. E for DR. This is for DR. And one IP, this is 172.18.69.10. Okay. So this is for virtual IP setting. For this is for radius. Okay, this is for radius, bro. I am going to configure the one virtual IP for this. Example is 172.16.66.70. This is my virtual IP. This virtual IP under two servers, two subscribers, and the same thing over here. And the same thing over here. One virtual IP again. This one also. IP is one DC and D 170.17.66.70. So this what is the use of that? This is virtual IP. I am configuring this NAC and the switch end. Okay, in this virtual IP hitting in the server there are two servers in behind in this single virtual IP. Okay, in this server, in this IP there are two servers. In this IP in that two servers. Okay, so primary IP going to his secondary IP. This got it. In the primary are failed, they go take care of the secondary IP. Sorry, this is sorry. No. So sorry, this is a virtual IP. This is the first virtual IP. Okay, and this is a subscriber IP. This is a primary subscriber. This is a secondary subscriber for this virtual IP. Okay, if the one subscriber are failed, they are take care of secondary subscriber for DC for DR only for DR. And the same thing in the DC, this is virtual IP. Under two virtual IP there are two subscriber, DC1 and DC2. Okay, if the primary subscriber are failed, they are take care of the secondary subscriber. Okay, like the virtual setting about only for radius and TACAS. They are going to authenticate with the help of virtual IP setting, and in this virtual IP we are configured multiple subscriber, 2 or 3. I'm just example of the 2 subscriber over there. Got it? So designing of the design of the clear pass. So Onguard agent going to design the zoning. We're going to configure of the zoning. That zoning use of the subnet above your networks. Advertise your networks. Advertise your network for DC server and DR server. Got it? So that endpoint going to authenticate only for that DC subscriber, and DR subscriber going to authenticate the DR endpoints. Okay, for this zoning for Onguard agent only. Okay, and virtual IP setting. The virtual IP setting regarding only for authentication requests like endpoints or TACAS. Any type authentication, try to authenticate that authentication required about your virtual IP. So this virtual IP setting required only for radius and TACAS authentication. So this I am going to this my subscriber IP. Okay, this is subscriber. This is a virtual IP. Virtual IP I am going to configure in the switches. This virtual IP. Okay, this virtual IP. So understand this setting about the radius designing and the Onguard setting and radius configuration at TACAS. Radius and TACAS both are communicated. This is a virtual IP. Any challenge? Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. Huh? Subscriber into when going to enter na, when the server, see, this is not a real IP. Okay, this is a testimony. When going to live na, so I'll told you. So that time they are going to enable this hide, not sign. Hide is going to enable. Okay, I'm again 1 second. Oh, so yes, 1 second. I'm just delete all the sons and okay, these are binding. Okay, okay, this cyber rock. Okay, this is not required. Okay, not record. I'm just called a cyber rock. Okay, this is not required. 120 dot This server IP is there. Got it, bro? This is a server IP. Okay. So enter the. This is my server IP. This is my client IP. This is my zone. Okay. Clear? This policy only for Onguard agent, and I am just explaining about the setting about the virtual IP. So they're going to go to server manager, virtual IP setting. This is a virtual IP setting. Okay. You can define the virtual IP 172. Sorry, virtual IP. I just example the 192.168.10.10.10. Okay. Okay. Host server CyberRock. This is my IP of the directly. What is the server IP directly taken? Okay. Virtual IP selected nodes must be in the same subnet. This is must be in the same subnet. Okay. 10.122. Okay. Find it. So now virtual IP is configured. So now virtual IP is where is this is my virtual IP. Okay. And this is my server. I have only one server. So this is my virtual IP against one server. So this is a primary. This is a secondary. So I don't have secondary. So I am using the same. Yeah. So I am using the same primary and secondary for the one single server. Okay. This is a failure timeout. This is failure time. What is the failure? Is the primary is going to out at secondary. This by default timer at 10 seconds. If you increase the time of the failure about the primary and secondary. Got it? No, this is a subscriber. I have in the lab only publisher, bro. But normally we are going to configure only subscriber. It's clear about the publish. So Omar, you can clear about the publisher role and subscriber. Subscriber not going to configuration. Publisher only configuration and changes anything. But subscribe going to take care of the authentication request. The takas are readies only. Please clear about the what is the role about the publisher and subscriber. Don't confuse about the both the roles. Okay. Okay. Publisher not going. See, I'll show you. You can you are clear about the virtual IP Onguard setting clear. Also, okay. So when go to configuration about the cluster parameters. So here here is a option. Where is this is a standby publisher. So here we are going to configure the publisher. Enter your IP. Enter your. I don't have a server, so they are not going coming over there. We are configure the publisher failure publisher. Okay. This we can define this IP directly automatically come over here. I'll show you here. I will show you here. One sec. This is my lab also. I'm going to check and go to server manager. Don't confuse about the configure virtual IP setting. Cluster wide parameters. Standby. See here. True. See the number of subscriber. So which server going to take care of the secondary publisher? This is a publisher, standby publisher. Primary publisher, this is standby publisher. This is a failure about the primary publisher, secondary publisher. By default time 10 minutes. Okay. We can increase about the. So there configuration about the standby publisher. That means standby take care of. Already publisher is there, but one more publisher we are going to configure like the subscribe going to take care of the secondary publisher. Confusion? No confusion, huh? Confusion is there or clear all these things? Yes, yes. Once again, come tell me one subscribe. You have two publisher. Okay. No, not required. See, you complete your questions. Complete. Ask. I'll just explain. Okay. Mm-hmm. Correct. Secondary public, primary subscriber, publisher failed, so they are taken about the secondary publisher. But you need to specify the role about this subscriber is a publisher, standby publisher. Okay, you when going to enter, sorry, this is, see, you go to here and inform, sorry, okay, here comes again, go to here and enter the subscriber standby publisher subscriber IP. You enter true, enter the subscriber, which subscriber going to take care of the secondary publisher. Okay, so they are going to take care of the secondary publisher as a subscriber, as a publisher working. But you have a single sub publishers, you have multiple servers who can configure this publisher as secondary publisher. But you have not, see, normally we are not going to use of the publisher standby, normally use of the subscriber standby, because subscriber take care of the all authentication request. Publisher going to down, so not going to impact your network, but subscribe going to down, so all network going to down. That is very critical. Publisher not going to impact. Okay, so publisher is the only configuration of pushing update to the subscriber. Subscriber role is very important roles about the take care of the all authentication. Yes, yes, yes. So yes, okay. So see, publisher only, see, if you are small company, so the one single publisher as a subscriber, as a publisher, so it's not a big deal, because this single publisher and single server take care of the authentication request, and that publisher also configuration also doing changes on this configuration of it, the help of that single publisher and a single subscriber, but only one server. Okay, that don't look about the virtual IP, don't look about the standby publisher. You have multiple servers, you have a large number of servers, 12 number of servers and a large setup, so that time going to configure the publisher and standby publisher and this virtual IP, and that virtual IP multiple subscribe going to add, because they are going to change the primary subscriber, so they are going to take care of the secondary subscriber. Okay, yes, yes, it take care of ours. Correct. See, now I just show you any. This is my 1 second. This is my lab. Okay. See, this is my lab. This is my, now this is my, what is that? I'll show you. This is my publisher. Okay. Inside also enable. Server role is primary row servers. Okay. Okay. So this is my publisher. Okay, this is my publisher. Look at this one is publisher. I'm going to cancel it. This is the one option over there. Make a subscriber. You see, make a subscriber. So the make a subscriber option, where it is, publisher is there. That time only make a subscriber. This option is there. Okay. When I click on make a subscriber, required the publisher IP address and administrator IP. This is a that means administrator IP address, administrator passwords, administrator password and publisher IP. So that time you going to, this is a subscriber, not a publisher. Role of the publisher. So you need to change this for make a change about this subscriber and publisher. This is a tab to click on that when going to publisher or subscriber. Very important features in this. When go to publisher, first time you going to publisher, this is my publisher going to subscribe or enter the IP address. So this server going to as a subscriber. Okay. I think maybe are you confused? Maybe you're correct. Add, yes, 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 yes. Add this one. Yes. Mhm. You have to. No, no. See, subscriber means you have the multiple of subscriber, because see, on the in the networks you have only one publisher and other are subscriber. Okay. So first when going to boot the server, that server is a work as a publisher. When going to add the new server, configure the new server, that was server going to work as a publisher. So need to change the publisher as a subscriber. Got it? Got it? So again, this is when going to publisher. So that time go see. This is subscriber, correct? I am just adding the subscribe. Make a subscriber. This is a now publisher. Publisher option is there only subscriber. But subscriber option subscriber when this subscriber the option is there only for publisher. Make a publisher. Okay. Now the make a now this publisher this is a make a subscriber. Publisher make a subscriber. Okay. And when publisher is giving, so they are going to go only subscriber is there. Go to make a publisher. Click on the publisher. Got it? I think here is there. I don't know. This tab is not there. And I will show you. Okay, like the same thing in what is done. And the same thing in the tab only. It's clear, na? Okay. Okay. So today enough only because I have one more lectures. Again we're too late. So maybe it's clear about this technology, the Onguard agent zoning and radius authentication, virtual setting. Okay. It's clear or clear now.